There are only two objectives this season: win promotion and get a decent Premier League job at the end of it. Let's get the season started. Hello and welcome to Club 5, episode 6 of The Pilgrimage. My name's Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you. First of all, we are away at Millwall in the EFL Championship. I'll then play the EFL Cup first round match against Carlisle off camera, and I'll bring you back for match 2 of the episode, which will be Reading at home in the Championship. So let's get straight into the first match against Millwall, and I will show you the team lineup for that one in just a sec. And it is Johnston in goal, a back four of Lukaku, Kipre, Kabako and Furlong, Baptiste at the base of midfield, LaRue and Devanchins ahead of him, Woodburn on the left, Gomez on the right, Sharp up front. Let's submit the team and go and give team talk. Okay, the assistant is recommending go out there and impress me. I'm going to disagree with that because I expect us to beat Millwall. So I'm going to pump the fists and say I expect to win today. And that's motivated a good number of them and left the rest of them composed. So I'm quite happy with that. Let's kick the match off and see if we can grab the win. First job is to just check the speeds. They're absolutely fine. So we await the first highlight. Millwall have had the first shot. We need to demand more. We're not going to wait for things to go wrong before we take action. And we're approaching the 10-minute mark. There's still not been a shot on target or a highlight in the match. And that remains the case with 15 minutes gone. So it's been a very, very low-key start to the game by all accounts. And still nothing, although we have now had a shot on target, although not a highlight-worthy one. In terms of ratings, is anybody starting to struggle? No, not really. It's just been a very average start to the game. Let's demand more. Sharp's not having the best time out there so far, although he's improved again. We have a free kick, finally a highlight. It's a West Brom one, and it's White with the free kick round the wall off the bar, and it's cleared. In fact, it's not a West Brom, it was Millwall. We're in the yellow. I've been caught out. Sharp takes it to the byline, crosses, and it's headed clear. And this time it is, in fact it's not, it's another Millwall highlight. Adebayo, I thought we were going to win it back and we didn't. They crossed it in, it's headed away. Gomez doesn't get there. Vincent Young gets his cross in. The header is over the top and we get away with that one. And it's Samba, the Millwall keeper, to Mackenzie. White brings it forward. Woodburn wins it back and goes all the way back to the keeper, who rolls it to Kipre. Lukaku down the left, finds LaRue. Back to Baptiste. Woodburn to Sharp. Plays in Devanchins, who goes for the chip and it's the crossbar. The keeper eventually gets it clear and the highlight comes to an end. But it's Millwall on the attack again. So I'm going to go attacking now, I think. And it's Vincent Young back to Kasumu. Wintle to Bennett. Vincent Young on the left hand side. Crosses it into the middle. And Elijah Adebayo has given Millwall a surprise lead. This is not how today's episode was supposed to go. So we're going to demand more. and we're definitely going to be making a sub at half time. It's just a question of who. The obvious answer, Lukaku. So that's probably where we're going to go. We've won the ball back. Furlong to Gomez. It's played over the top for Furlong. And he's got space to get the cross in. Instead goes back to Devanchins, who gives it him back. Devanchins again, into the middle. Leroux picks up the loose ball. Lukaku on the left hand side, back to Leroux, who has the shot. It's just over the bar. And that might well be the last chance of the first half. So I think Lukaku is odds-on favourite to be the man substituted, although Kitpre's not far behind him, to be fair. So let's go and give them a bit of a bollocking. Let's thrash the arms. You're being terrible, sort it out. Absolutely. And substitution-wise, Lukaku for Hickey, or Hickey for Lukaku, I should say. And do we do Kitpre as well? Probably not, but only... Well, we could. We could put Darnell Furlong in there. And then we could take Kitpre off and bring Roland on. So we'll do that. And let's go out for the second half. A demand more is going to be ringing in their ears very, very shortly. And we're hopefully can turn this around in the second half. We've had a very equal share of the match so far, but we're still trailing. Gomez, in fact the front three are all poor today. Gomez will be the one, and it'll be Matty Bone. I'll do it on 65 minutes. Roland with the throw to Devanchins. Gomez to Roland, plays it in, and Fraser Sharp has his first goal for West Bromwich Albion. On his debut, it's Millwall 1, West Brom 1. Won't bother with a replay for an equaliser. And I think we'll leave it now a little while to make the change, and it's going to be Woodburn rather than Gomez. And we'll bring on Kevin for the last 20 minutes. See if he can have a positive impact on the game. Let's demand more again. Can we complete the turnaround and get 3 points rather than 1? Although, to be fair, if you offered me 4 points from the opening 2 games, 9 times out of 10 I'll take it. So if we can win the next game, no harm done really. But it would be nice to have the chance to take 6 points out of 6 at the start. We're not going to, I don't think. Johnston with the ball forward, but it's given away. Played wide to Vincent Young, who crosses it into the box, and Kabako puts it behind. Let's encourage the lads, and that's gone over. So we've dropped some encouragement right at the end. There's 3 added minutes signalled. We're in that now. Kasumu back to Helm, Chilvers to Edmondson, back to Fox. Fox's cross, the header from Adebayo is over the top, and that might well be the end of the highlights. Last minute, Hickey to Leroux, Leroux's cross, and I think that's a penalty. It is. Helm is in trouble with the referee. I think it's going to be yellow rather than red. It is yellow, Apo Helm. Question is, who's on the penalty? We won't get the chance to change it. And it is LaRue with it. And he's dispatched it. It's Millwall 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. Jean-Jacques LaRue with his first goal. And we won't bother with the replay for a penalty. It's a win in the opening game of the season. It finishes Millwall 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. I'll see you in a moment after I've played the League Cup game off camera for match number 2. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we face a home championship game against my former club Reading. Team for this one is Johnston in goal, the back four of Lukoki, Branthwaite, Kabako and Furlong. Baptiste at the base of midfield with Davenchens and LaRue ahead of him, Woodburn on the left, Gomez on the right, Mitrovic up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending we're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. Yeah, let's pump the fists and go with that. That's motivated a few of them. So let's get the match underway and see if we can grab the win. Okay, I just need to slow it down a minute. Just realised it's still on the not live speed. Right, Williams to Galdames. So Reading in the yellow, we're in the blue. Woodburn with the cross, Ibrahima Gomez with the far post finish to make it West Brom 1, Reading 0 after less than 45 seconds. And because it's so quick, we'll watch the replay. We intercept the pass, Woodburn pulls it across the penalty area and Gomez is there to slot it under the keeper. As I say, with less than 45 seconds on the watch, 1-0 up, perfect start, but it's a Reading highlight this time. Galdames to Gomez, and Salcedo just wide, and that highlight thankfully amounts to nothing. Right, let's demand more. Can't afford to go easy on my former team. We need to take advantage of the early goal, try and get another one, and then we can start thinking about who needs to come off and who needs a rest, etc. Certainly can't do that at 1-0, so if we could make it 2 or 3, that would be absolutely ideal. And it's Gomez, but he's tackled by Lukoki. Davenchens with the big ball across. Our Gomez is dispossessed. Salcedo has beaten his man, found Camelo, and the guy who I used to think of as my striking hero has made it West Brom 1, Reading 1. So he has come back to bite the hand that used to feed him. So let's demand more and see if we can work out where that went wrong. From the ratings, there's nothing immediately obvious, although Jared Branthwaite is tiring rapidly. So I think he'll come off at half time. We'll go attack him for the rest of the first half. So it's going to be Jared Branthwaite, and I think we probably will take Mitrovic off as well. So it is half time and it's West Brom 1, Reading 1. So I am going to go ahead with that double substitution, but first of all we need to give the team talk. Thrash the arms, Far from pleased. Double substitution time. Mitrovic off, Sharp on, Branthwaite off, Kipre on, and let's get the match underway. We are on attacking, and we'll stay on attacking for quite a while to try and get ahead in the game again. Demand more. Lukaku with the throw into Woodburn. Crosses for Gomez, and it's pinged around in the penalty area, and Camelo will cross the halfway line with it, but Baptista's won it back. Furlong to Gomez, and the highlight comes to a very abrupt end. Right. I think Lukaku is looking like the third and final substitute. We'll probably do that with about 20 to 25 minutes to go. We'll demand more. We'll get it ready now. Lukaku. And we'll bring on Aaron Hickey. We will just wait for 65 minutes to tick by. So it's Johnston with the goal kick. Kipre to Lukaku to Woodburn. Ball over the top. Sharp is in here behind the defence. And Fraser Sharp makes it West Bromwich Albion 2, Reading 1. And we will be asked, do we want to make the change? And I think I'm going to say no at this stage. So Lukaku's going to remain on for now. We'll give it till 75 minutes. See if his rating improves. It has. So we can take off LaRue instead. We'll bring on Cassini. And we've done that with 15 minutes to go. We're still on attacking. I'm not going to drop it back. And we are letting Reading out here rather easier than I would have liked. Scott into Camelo, to Sibley, O'Brien to Galdames, back to Williams, Bogdan. There's a few new names in this team. We've won it back. Cassini runs to the right flank, pulls it back for Furlong, who finds Cassini on the byline. Gomez with the effort towards goal, but hits it wide. So we're going to demand more. We're going to drop back to positive for the next 5 or so minutes. And then, as always, we'll go attacking to close the game out in the last 5 minutes. So we'll wait for this highlight to play out. Cassini back to Baptiste, to Woodburn, on to Lukaku, down the left, into Woodburn, back to Davinchens, all the way back to Kipre, Baptiste to Davinchens, to Lukaku, Baptiste, Woodburn, dispossessed, Williams to Sibley, Scott is dispossessed, Woodburn over the top, Sharp hits the woodwork, and White completes the clearance. At this point we'll go attacking, and it's Furlong with the throw-in. Into Gomez, back to Furlong, who plays it into the area, and that comes to an end. Players are tired, but we are well on top in this match. And just a couple of minutes left. And how much stoppage time? There's 3 added minutes. So we're going to stay on attacking for the whole of that time. and that is full time. It ends West Bromwich Albion 2, Reading 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, we're currently in 4th position with a perfect record of 6 points out of 6. We're one of 5 teams to have won the opening 2 games of the season. So let's take a look now at what is coming up on the next episode, and we will come back. I will show you the home matches against Stoke and Norwich towards the back end of September, and that will be on tomorrow. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.